Four, three, two, one. Hi, how you doing? It's your boy, Fried Chicken. This obviously is domination, and right away I capped the B flag just because I thought that was a good thing to do, and I blow up the truck and I get the kill. That's something that you should keep in mind. If you're gonna hide behind a truck, you either want to blow it up before you hide behind it, um, or just stay away from it, or be really cautious about that. And that guy right there, he really wasn't cautious at all. And that's just his fault for not actually paying attention and knowing that, hey, this truck hasn't even blown up yet and I'm still hiding behind it. And he gave me enough time to throw grenades and stuns and shoot at it and everything. So that's something that you want to know from a offensive standpoint, to throw grenades at the truck, and you can shoot a truck and actually get it to blow up. You will kill an enemy like that. And then also from a defensive standpoint, if you're hiding behind a truck, blow it up first. Waste that Semtex to blow it up, because that cover could be beneficial to you in the long run, especially when you start building your kill streaks. So I start off capping the B flag. I move up. I get a few kills. I get my first kill streak, but I do get killed right before I get my Reaper, which I was kind of planning on just building up my kill streak and and controlling the skies, because I'm running my Predator missile. I also have the Reaper, and then I have the AC-130. So with Fallen, I actually like to take this area no matter where I spawn. Even if I spawn on Seaside, I like to come over in between A and B, and either stay on this street or stay in that grassy area. So I right between A and B, just because it's kind of easy to bounce back between the two if somebody was taking one or the other. Or it's also really easy to go over and grab C if for some reason they have a strong presence at A. So I mean, staying kind of in this area is not a bad idea. I really don't even venture over to that corner to the left of C, just because there's no real reason to go over there unless I was pulling a kill streak or something like that. So let me go really quickly over my setup, and then I got a couple questions for y'all. So my setup right now, I'm running sleight of hand, assassin, and Sitrep Pro. So Sitrep Pro, obviously, you can see enemy equipment even through walls. So that's very beneficial with preserving a kill streak. Also, with locating where enemies could be. But the pro version of Sitrep is just ridiculous. It's not overpowered, but it's a very powerful perk, and it's something that I use on my try hard classes whenever I'm trying to have a really good game. I was playing with DW kills on this game, so that's what I was going for. But it makes the enemy's footsteps so loud that, I mean, you could really hear them from around the corner. It's just ridiculous. I guess the downside of it is that it takes your footsteps and makes them quieter than they are. So the enemy can actually hear your footsteps at normal sound, but they're going to be quieter to you. If you get used to that, then you could really use Sigma Pro to its advantage. If for some reason you rush around because you think, oh, I'm quieter, then you will actually, the Sigma Pro will backfire on you, because the enemies will be able to hear you just as loud as you normally are without it. But the perk just quiets your footsteps, so you're able to hit the enemies a lot better. Couple questions I got here while you watch me in the Reaper is: would you all like to see some series from me where I'm maybe having some negative games, or maybe having some tough games? Um, Basically, where I post like a few games in a row, regardless of what I score, whether I get kill streaks or not, or whether I get stopped, so you can kind of see with the consistency of how I play. Um, I'm just throwing out that question because I'm thinking about starting that anyway, but I want to know what you all think about that idea. And it'll be like a fried chicken chop. Also, I'm also going to start up really soon a Blackistan channel. and that's basically gonna be my music group. Me, Fried Chicken, and also Slurpee, where we're gonna be putting up music, and then hopefully bringing some music videos that are funny as hell. So, let me know if that's something that you would like to see. Also, I've been seeing um, a lot of views on our videos. Compared to zero views, the views I've seen, it's a lot of them. But I haven't been seeing any likes or dislikes or even comments. So I just want to know if y'all could just throw down some comments, let us know what's going on with the channel. Are we doing good? Are we doing bad? I mean, this is the reason we do this is so we can try to get feedback and see what people want because we think people want to see some gameplay and we think people want tips, but it'd be nice for you all to give us feedback and be like, hey, you know what? Stop saturating your videos with tips or these are wrong. These are the right ways to do things. I mean, just throw the feedback in however you want, and I mean that'd be appreciated. So gameplay, A and B is on lock, C is there, and since they were taking A, you see me kind of tossing my flashes just to kind of test the water, so I can come over and take C. I do run around and get a lot of kills this game, just because I figure running with my kill streaks and actually letting my kill streaks stack will still be beneficial to the team because I do like to defend with my kill streaks, as you've seen. I like to defend the capture points, the domination points with my kill streaks, but I will cap a flag if necessary. Seeing that our score is where it is, I kind of go back to my comfort zone right in this area between A and B. We do happen to have C, and that's kind of why I'm hiding behind this wall because I don't want the enemy to not spawn because I'm aiming down sight over there. And then right here, I go to pull my Predator, but the Sitrep Pro helps out, and I actually hear this dude coming, and I pull out my secondary. So it helps out amazingly. I love having the secondary. I think it's the M9 Silence because this secondary, I think, is almost as strong as the Scar. It may take one or two more bullets at a distance to kill somebody, but the recoil is very limited. It's almost no recoil on the gun, I'm telling you. And when you're running it with silencer, you don't have to give up that stealth. You know, um, since I'm running the Scar with silence, you don't have to give up that stealth or anything like that. But I think everybody out there should use Sitrep Pro, or at least try it. It's a really an amazing perk. It's like, actually, come to think of it, it's probably the best perk in that slot, in the third slot. I gotta say it is, just because even with dead silence, if you crouch walk, you're silent. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, dead silence can um, combat Sitrep Pro. So I guess if somebody is just overusing and abusing Sitrep Pro, then putting on dead silence will contrast Sitrep Pro and allow you to be unheard while moving. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So this gameplay is just about over. I want y'all to go ahead, let me know what y'all think about everything I said in this gameplay. And if you like the video, go ahead, throw down a like. Don't be scared. If you don't like it, throw a dislike. And then leave in the comments why you chose your rating. Alright, y'all. Peace. And you see more videos from me in the future. 37 and 4. Holla.